Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? Saturday, it's beautiful out. The sun is shining. I'm in a good mood. I am. And I'm doing these shows early today because, I want to go out tonight with my beautiful wife. We had date night part 1 last night. I want to have date night part 2. Yes, I do. Let's see. Let me do some shout outs. Sally, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Dave, Jesse Roth, Chicago Muscle. Hey, guys, about to take the grandkids to the pumpkin patch, but have a great show. That's what I'm talking about. See? Living his life. He said, fuck YouTube. I don't blame him. His plans are much better than being on this horse shit fucking platform. All right, Chicago. Who did I shout out now? Tom Sheehy. Let me start over. Sally, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Dave, Jesse Roth, Tom Sheehy, Chicago Muscle, South Philly Tony, BTF Phoenix. BTF Phoenix, is Monday good? I meant to email you earlier. I fucking forgot. Is Monday good? Because you were right what you said about, this weekend in your email and stuff. Let's see. No freaking ZD now. Yerp. Wait a minute. Hold on. Fuck is it? There we go.
Fuck is you doing? What you doing, dickhead?
Dickhead?
Yeah.
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 Yo.
That shit cracks me up. Matt, what's up, bro? What's going on? Good to see you. Did I already shout you out? I probably did. If so, I'm sorry. Bobby Berberian, hey, you. Chris Capello, Schizo Sunbear. All right. Ronan 456. Oh, well, thank you, Sally. Yeah, I've decided to go back to my regular glasses. I still got a little bit of a black eye, but it ain't bad. I will tell you something fucked up, though. This is odd. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks since I had that little accident. Today I woke up and my fucking head right here was killing me. Fucking killing me. And it appears to be more swollen than it has been. Why would that be? I don't know. That shit fucking hurt when I woke up. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, nice, Dave. Dave sent me $2 million. $10, Dave. And he said, 5 people match, please. There you go. Dave, who's one of our best friends here in the chat. Great guy. Wonderful guy. Who always donates and looks out for me. Asked for 5 of you to match him. Okay, it's only $10. So I'm assuming that'll take place any minute. Good, thank you. Sally, dickhead. Okay, I'm sorry, BTF. I just, like you said, it's when it's Shanna time, I can't focus on any one particular show. Like those Tony Pizza retrospectives I was gonna do. I wanted to be with Shanna today. I don't want to sit around for 4 fucking hours and edit clips. And I did want to tell you guys I'm going to be doing a politics show right after this show. I should probably schedule that now so people get notifications. Right after this show, I got some stuff we should talk about. And then that's it for the day. Oh, okay. All right, Matt. Thanks for letting me know. Matt, $20. And he said match. Look at that. And as you guys know, Matt is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. So when he says match, you should match him. So anyway, guys, it's been fun playing the Tony Pizza clips, even though some of those just make me fucking sick. And like I said, I have a lot more. I'm going to do at least probably 2 or 3 more shows like that, unless what I have isn't as good as I think. I have to go through all my videos. But I will tell you this. The ones that I played are pretty much, for the most part, are pretty fucking old. So I think I still have a lot left, newer ones and shit. I got to go through all of them. There you go, Skitsy. We can agree on that. Schizo, I mean, sorry. Jason Mike Sale, yeah. Hold on, Jason. Wait a minute. Even though you didn't.
The fuck is you doing? What you doing, dickhead?
Dickhead.
Yeah.
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 Yo.
Even though you didn't say yerp, I had to play it anyway. Can't match, but I do my best, Matt. There you go. That's great. No problem. People don't have to match the 20. Do whatever you can. Thank you, Sally, very much. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that show, and then I don't know, where was I at? I forget. But I should have a lot more Tony Pizza clips. Let me ask you something. Because again, today I was doing other shit. I wasn't paying attention to anything. Is there new information on MRE again or something? Because I clicked on SoFlo show for a second and he had something on the screen. Is there anything new? All the Philly cats in Camp Hill look like that. I believe it. I believe it. Shit. Philly guys, they have their own look, that's for sure. My boy in Jackson Heights and didn't know he was in this country. Oh, my boy was in Jackson Heights and didn't know he was in this country. Oh, for real? Who is? BTF Phoenix, not me. Let me see what you guys say about that. Define new. I don't know anything I didn't know about yet. Because, you know, when I play those Tony Pizza clips, if I had to compare him to one other guy other than Trump, it would be MRE. You know, MRE is Let me ask you guys something. Maybe we've done this before, and if we have, I forgot. My apologies. I almost guarantee you we have. Who's worse out of the two, MRE or Tony Pizza, as being just a horrible person, or are they the same? Just put your votes in the chat. I'd appreciate it. And we could debate that, because MRE, I mean, I think most people are going to say MRE, but let's see. Chris Capello, $10. Thank you. There you go, Dave. One person matched. Now we just got to get 4 more to do it. And some people got to match Matt's $20. Because maybe depends what you know, dude. Pizza just did a show. Did he? Yeah, no, Matt, I was just wondering if there's any new information that I haven't found out about yet. The last thing I found out about was the search on his computer for the child stuff, you know? CM had the FOIAs on where MRE's computers were searched, etc. So they didn't find anything, right? I'm assuming. Do we know? Let me see. What the fuck just happened? I just lost everything. Oh, yeah. Well, that's how I knew you weren't talking to me. Sally is the bestest. I just had a comment I wanted to read. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. MRE, pizza the same. MRE, same level. MRE is worse. Pizza is more pathetic and sad than a horrible, dangerous person. MRE. MRE is a neo-Nazi and a fucking chomo. Same level, but I could see MRE being the worst. Both bad in different ways, but both lowlifes. Yes. There's nothing worse. A racist and a child predator doesn't get any worse than that. Yep. And hook up your girl, said Miss Can't Be Wrong. I don't think MRE snitches as much as Tony. No, when he snitches, it's huge. You know what I mean? It's on like an enormous like gun case. You know, when Tony snitches, it's like he calls the detective in York County from the district attorney's office and says, "Hey, FBS threatened me," which is complete and total horseshit. Which is why it didn't work out well for him. But you know, his snitching is fairly harmless. When MRE does it, sheesh, people go down. You know, if it's true about Pizza and his little brother, then they're the same. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. The obvious answer is MRE. There's nothing worse than a chomo. Nothing in this entire world. And you know, people say, well, we don't have rock solid evidence that he did that. But it's like everything else. It's like when I talk about Trump and politics and people don't believe a certain thing, and I say, well, take all these other things you know about him. You know what I mean? Consider those things, and then make a decision if what they're accusing him of is likely or not. You know? Same thing with MRE. With MRE, you look at his past, the shady shit with the gun cases. He's obviously some sort of informant. You look at the fucking the Nazi shit. And you look at the dioramas. You know, he's playing with toys, building fucking his doll collection and shit. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. You know, hanging. He's got fucking dioramas of Nazis hanging. You know, in concentration camps. And he's a sick fuck. And then you got to think back. I don't know if you guys remember, but MRE was always weird when it came to anything like, well, how do I say this? Any kind of sex talk. You know, he always got real uncomfortable. And now I think that was part of his act because he wants to play this good Catholic boy, you know. He was doing that when he was fucking anonymous. And of course, when I found out who he was, because yes, it was me that found out who he was. I found pictures of him in strip clubs and every fucking thing else. You know what I mean? But I remember he was on Angel's panel once and they had like 5 people on the screen or something. And he was between Marla and Angel, and Marla made some joke about how they're like sandwiching him or something. And he got real fucking weirded out and like uncomfortable. I think that was after maybe. Yeah, we found out who he was because I think he was on camera. That's how you could tell how uncomfortable he was. You know, I like I said, I think a lot of that's an act. I don't know, but if it's real, then you know, it just fits that profile so much. You know, a motherfucker thinks it's okay to touch a kid, but being, you know, between 2 women, and somebody mentions something sexual, that's just yucky. You know, that's like, ew. The fuck is wrong with you? Threesome? Puh. Like, so it just fits even more. It fits. It's like a piece of a puzzle. Fits perfectly. You know, everything about him is so fucking strange. So if you take all those things, you know, all those, you combine all those things, and then you say to yourself, is it likely that he committed this crime he was accused of twice? And the answer would be yes, of course. You know, so sometimes you don't need rock solid evidence. People get convicted on less than that shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes circumstantial evidence, you know, or just like I said, taking a whole lot of other things into consideration, you can come to a conclusion, you know. Let's see. Pizza is going to sue DB LMAO. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Could you imagine? I don't want to. Okay. Pizza doesn't want to hide what he is. That makes MRE worse to me. Well, no, Sally, he doesn't all the time, but in some things, like that clip I had where he's like, I don't like colored people. What? Why would you say that? What a horrible thing to say. You know, like when he's called racist, he will say he's not racist. I've heard him do it a million fucking times, and he is a racist. You know, a lot of stuff like that. He's not completely open about who he is, but yeah, you know, he's more open than MRE without a doubt. Yeah, MRE, I hate to say it. I mean, Tony Pizza is one of the most despicable people I ever met in my fucking life. But everything he does is just words, you know. MRE, I think, has caused some real damage in his life and other people's lives. Obviously, you know. Same stuff, really. Gotcha. He caught him in a few lies. Didn't find anything. Gotcha. A few more lies. The hard drives were destroyed or lost. Yeah, see? That's fucked up, right? It's almost like, you think that he knew they were coming to get his computers or something? I mean, he did that deliberately for that reason, right? Why else would you destroy a hard drive? To get rid of evidence. I wonder how he didn't get fucking charged with that, tampering with evidence or something. I don't know. Maybe because they couldn't prove there was anything there to begin with. According to Pizza Math, they are shimala. Yeah, they're pretty shimala. More details and explanations. Gotcha. Yeah, when it comes right down to it, pizza is a pussy with a big mouth. Yeah. I think MRE is too. But, he just, it's like all those other fucking cowardly white supremacist jerk offs, They do, they don't do anything right out in the open. You know what I mean? They're cowards too. Like they won't walk into a park full of black dudes and start shouting the N-word. They won't even walk up to a single one and start shouting the N-word. You know what I mean? They and they'll deny, like MRE does, that they're even racist or white supremacist. They'll just deny it. So they're cowards, They always were. I knew guys like that when I moved to this stupid fucking state. They were everywhere. I fought a lot, a lot. But what was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah. They're cowards too, but they do damage even in the shadows, I guess you could say. That's what they do. They do shit online. They fucking organize stupid shit like Hitler fucking birthday parties. Who knows what they plan when they're there? They have a lot of obviously dealings when it comes to weapons and shit like that. Who knows what they plan on using those weapons for? All that stuff. But they do it on the low. They won't tell you exactly who they are. They won't. It'll be like MRE and just keep saying, You know what I mean? Who knows what they're planning? They're all fucking freaks. So school shootings, mass shootings, could be anything. They are both dirty and smelly. They are. FPS, I've been busy dealing with shit, but I catch the replays and LMAO. It never gets old destroying pizza, bro. I agree. Thank you, Jason. Them fucking knows. I swear to God, I'm gonna snap. Let me do something, guys. Let me schedule the politics show for after this. Anybody gonna donate, guys? Saturday. Nobody donated yesterday, like 3 or 4 people. Anybody want to donate today? It'd be great. It would be fantastic. Create live stream. No Magazone. Let me figure out a title real quick, and I'll get right back to you. Hold on. I'll change it later. It don't matter. I'll just put TBD. No, wait. There you go. One word for now. Overtime. I'll change it after this. What time? Let's go for 4:30. Okay. So everybody be at the politics show on the No Magazone after this, please. Fucking hilarious. Phoenix won't even tell me where she lives, Jason Mike. So, oh really? Is pizza at Shomo? I haven't looked into him yet. Only MRE. Well, listen. See, that's the thing. That's why some people are, they can't pick between MRE and pizza, and they say they're the same because there is a story that when Pizza was a kid, he put his what in his little brother's mouth, and he got locked up in a psych ward for that, in a mental hospital. If that's true, I mean, they're the same. But here's the thing about Tony Pizza: like, would he do something like that even now at this age? Yeah, absolutely. He's not above that. You know what I mean? Not above it at all. So that's why it's hard for me, because it's like, yeah, we know of instances where MRE was at least accused of these things, but if you were to ask me, do I think Pizza ever may have done something disgusting like that, even aside from the thing with his brother, I'd say I would guarantee it. This is a guy who doesn't. He basically thinks it's funny when kids die in school shootings. So Why wouldn't he hurt a kid? Who are you talking? You talking to Phoenix, Jason? Yeah, it is. I know he got in trouble, but I didn't know he went state's evidence. Wow. All the evidence points in that direction. Yeah, I mean, the fucking guy, he got caught with 5 guns as a felon, a bulletproof vest, which is another federal offense. You know, an assortment of all types of weapons, all types of knives and brass knuckles, which is another, charge. That's it. They're illegal too. Okay. And drugs, pills. They caught him red-handed. It was all in his house. Oh, and IEDs, improvised explosive devices, bombs. And the case was in the state court for about a year. And then all of a sudden, the state dropped the charges. And we got the paperwork. And on the paperwork, for reasons why state dropped the charges, it says state either dismisses or something like that, all charges. I'm not sure if that's the exact word they use. Let's just say it is. State dismisses all charges due to federal involvement. And when I spoke to somebody at the courthouse, the federal courthouse, they said that means that the feds picked up the case, except it's nowhere to be found. They didn't even have his last name in the system. So the feds definitely picked up the case. Right now, they have like a 97% conviction rate. Maybe back then it was like 95. They don't pick up cases just to drop them. And there is literally no trace of that federal case anywhere. The whole thing just went away. The whole thing. And then his excuse is the guns were actually bought legally because they lost his felony temporarily. They lost it. Couldn't find it. Where's his felony? I don't know. Anybody see Nick's felony? Anybody see Cola Cone's felony? Is it? I swear to God, I put it right over there before I went to fucking lunch. Where'd it go? Oh, we lost it. We lost it. Now he can go buy guns wherever he wants. That's in Nikki's imagination. That's what happened. That's what he wants us to believe. Forget about the bulletproof vest, the brass knuckles, the other weapons, which I don't even think there was a charge for them, but still, the fucking drugs and the IEDs. There's no excuse for why those went away. Well, he said the IEDs were like firecrackers. They weren't. So yeah, it's crazy. It's pretty obvious. Anybody want to answer my question? Is pizza a choma? I think I did, Matt. Nothing about pizza would surprise me. No, it's possible, yes. Yeah, he's been accused of it with his brother as a kid. Yeah. Did I get a Cash App? Did I hear the little... Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that. Hey, good to see you too, Mr. Anonymous. Thank you very much for the $20. I appreciate it. Nice. I didn't expect that. Awesome. Guys, donate, please. Thank you. You still got to match. 4 more people got to match Dave's $10 donation. Are you just going to ignore Dave and just say, fuck that? Come on, guys. You guys are better than that. I know you are. I know you are. No proof? Nah, no proof. But again, like I said, okay, so you hear a story that Pizza stuck his thing in his brother's mouth when they were kids. Now take everything you know about pizza, everything, the comments about 9/11 victims, the fucking comments about kids dying in school shootings, how they're useless human beings, and they would be no good for America anyway. Stuff talking about children. The things he said about sending our military off to war to die, the racism, the homophobia, all the horrible shit, doxing his own fucking people. They no loyalty to any fucking one, going off on people and they don't donate, and then doxing them and trying to destroy their fucking lives. Everything low life you can imagine, the shit he's done to people's families and everything else. And then ask yourself, what is the likelihood that he did something like this? And you would most likely come to the conclusion that, yeah, he did. He did it. Oh, look at that. Chris Capello, $10. I didn't shout that one out already, did I? Fucking memory. Either way, thank you, Chris. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, Chris matched your 10, Dave. Yeah, I remember that from earlier. Bobby Barbarian, $10. Thank you, Bobby. That one I know I didn't shout out. Then I'll say MRE because there's no proof. Yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense. It's just been alleged Pizza did something inappropriate with his younger brother as children. Well, in all honesty, it's just been alleged that MRE did something to his niece. You know, that he wasn't convicted. But that's why I said, we're not a court of law. We don't have any burden of proof to meet. It's just our own fucking opinions. Looks like if I ask, who do you think is worse? You just put all this shit. You take say the worst thing, like MRE being accused of the thing with his niece, and take everything else you know about him, and then put it all together and come to a conclusion. Same thing with Pizza. I think Pizza's a sick fucking person, and I think he always was. I know we joke around, and I ask sometimes, is he crazy, or is he just on drugs, or is he just a liar? Or no, he's crazy, and I think he's been crazy since he was a kid. I mean, listen to what his mom said. His mom said she asked him to take off his dirty fucking overalls or whatever, and he fucking left home permanently at the age of 16. And then he went and tried to take his mother for fucking child support. Which another thing, you leave voluntarily. This is why, since he was a kid, he believed that everything was owed to him. He was pissed off, even though his father or stepfather would ever put money in his pocket. He was pissed off that he had to work for it, and he felt their money was his. So his plan was to leave home, and then he'll just take his mom for child support, and she'll support him. You know what I mean? She'll support him, I don't know for how long, maybe just till he's 18. But because he felt like he was owed that, even though he left voluntarily, and she told him, you can come back, But who runs away from home permanently and then spends the next 40 fucking years homeless? This is by choice. He literally became homeless by choice. I'm sure he lived in a very nice house, had everything he wanted, but it wasn't good enough. So as soon as they tried to enforce a rule, don't sit on the fucking carpet or whatever with your filthy fucking clothes that you just used to pump gas all fucking day, he went ballistic because he can't be told shit. So you could see from an early age how he always felt like everything was owed to him. Oh my God. Oh, hello, my beautiful wife. I love you more. We're going to have a good night tonight. I promise you that. Like we had a good night last night. All right. I just wanted to see her comments. Let me, I'll read the rest in a minute. I just want to shout out the super chats. So we shouldn't be having a Hitler birthday party asking for a friend. No, that's not the right thing to do, Antonino, in any situation. I don't think I ever saw that. Jason Mike, so look how behind I am. SL Gordon 3, $9.99 super sticker. Thank you. See, he matched Dave. I didn't even see it. He matched Dave. Awesome. I never thought Sammy would be fooled by Donald. Wow. Listen, some of these guys, let's be fucking honest, they're dummies. Some of these guys, they really did just grow up in the streets. No education whatsoever. So they don't, you know what I mean? Listen to Sammy speak. He's a fucking moron. So prior to the Fed showing, apparently had a hard drive that turned into software, hence the motherboard fried. Really? Wow. Jesus. Jane Creek, a tip for you, FBS, $2. Thank you, Jane. Thank you very much. Now he's putting his you-know-what into Leon. Oh, God, fucking dog. Woof. Wherever you are, Leon, I love you, and I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see something. Matt said, at BTF Phoenix, that makes no sense. No offense, I'm a tech guy. Do you mean he had a hard drive that got destroyed, turned into software, LOL, and the motherboard? No, she was joking. That was one of BTF's things. That's what she does, All types of wordplay and shit. Matt, according to the reports from the police, CM has them. The motherboards were ruined to the point where they couldn't find anything. The hard drive is not the motherboard. I don't know. Now you guys, I don't even know the difference. What the fuck? I don't even know. Which is which? What does what? I don't know. Michael Hensley, we love you too. Both were destroyed. I guess so, yeah. But isn't that proof? Now, that's not, they can't use it in a court of law. There's nothing there. But again, this is our opinions. So the cops seize MRE's computers and all the hard drives and motherboards are destroyed. Is that not proof that something was there that he didn't want them to see? No, in all honesty, it might not have been child, stuff. It might have been Nazi stuff. It might have been, him and his sick friends talking over the internet and planning school shootings or something. Who the fuck knows? But, remember on the paperwork, the cop's notes in the 2015 case, he said that MRE fantasized about burying bodies in the snow. So maybe it was some shit like that in the fucking computer. Who knows? But it's awfully, a hell of a coincidence that he was accused of that thing with his niece. Then the fucking cops, years later, search his computer for this child stuff, and the motherboards and hard drives were destroyed, obviously, by MRE. Isn't that proof that there was something there? Something, but I'll be fair, we don't know what. We don't. He's cool with blowing 10 guys, 15 guys. He gets chicken skin. He does. I think that clip is gone, guys. I think it's gone forever. I think I got My Way, the pizza song, Mother's Erection, and I'm a B-list celebrity.
I'm a B-list fucking celebrity. A real B-list celebrity. I'm on the IMDb database, VIP. Don't you forget it.
IMDb LMNOP. I know, she was fucking around, Matt taking everything literal. The feds never completely lose a case. No, absolutely not. It's a funny scenario, though, right? Like a made-up imaginary scenario where they're looking around the office for MRE's felony. It wasn't his Fed case. That, too, they lost. I called the courthouse. I remember it perfectly. I called the federal courthouse in Providence or whatever the fuck it was, and I said, do you have a case on Nicholas Colicone? And the woman said, I believe we do. And then she looked it up and she couldn't find it. And there was a whole argument in the office. Anybody seen the Colicone, the federal case where he had all the guns, drugs, bombs, and weapons, of an assortment of weapons, the bulletproof vest? Anybody see that case? You had it, Susan, bitch, before you went to fucking lunch. Before you went to take a shit, I saw it in your hand. You had the Colicone case. Where'd you put it? Is it in the bathroom now? It's funny. Funny thought. The Colicone case got misplaced. Oh, it's buried under this pile of papers from some other neo-Nazis federal case. Oh my God, I spilled coffee on the Colicone case. It's destroyed. We can't put it back in the database. Somehow it's been destroyed. Oh my God. Colicone the case Houdini. Yeah, no shit. Does he realize how many agencies every arrest and conviction is reported to? Well, he knows, but it's like I say with a certain politician and stuff. When these guys lie, any liar, when they lie, they know that certain people will believe them. And MRE knows that his people will believe him because they're stupid and they follow him. He's their leader, a dirty, filthy, fucking scumbag Nazi chomo rat who fucking gets his sneakers from the church. They follow him, so they're not too bright, right? So all he's worried about is keeping his support. He knows he'll never convince people like us, so he knows they're dumb enough that he could say, oh my God, they lost my felony, so I bought the guns legally. So the case got thrown out. Which still wouldn't make sense because that would have been established in state court at your county courthouse, whatever, it would have been established and the feds would have never picked up the fucking case because the guns were bought legally. And if somehow they missed that through a year with the case being in the state courts and MRE having a lawyer and everything, and that was never figured out. If the feds picked it up, still thinking the guns were illegal, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm confusing myself. They wouldn't have picked up the fucking case if the guns were purchased legally. And if they picked up the case and they found out the guns were purchased legally, they might have dropped the charges, but there would still be a record of the case. That's what I was trying to say. I fucked myself up there. There still would be. The case doesn't just vanish. You know, and the feds ain't going to pick up a case where the guns were bought. They do their research, you know, they investigate. That's why they have the conviction rate they do. Actually, it's mostly due to a high rate of people taking plea bargains and shit, but still, they know what they're doing. They don't pick up a case unless it's a fucking slam dunk. So, yeah, doesn't make sense. KK Cola, nice. I like that KKK, and it fits. Is my Shanna still in here? Everybody's saying hi to her. Oh, maybe she's cleaning the house. She might have just dropped in to say hello and then bounced. She's been listening to fucking music all day, cleaning the house. I can't hear myself think with the fucking music playing. Crazy playlist too, all types of genres. MRE's at least has some proof there, and I do think pizza is fucked up. So yeah. Well, I mean, guys, I don't remember. I think somebody's trying to send me a video as we speak, but didn't the story about him putting his thing in the kid's mouth, didn't that come from Pizza's mother? I thought it did. I thought it did. Duh. I thought it did. Guys, come on. Donate. What are you fucking doing over here? Did I shout this one out? Matt, $10. More realistic match. There you go. Nice. Thank you, Matt. What do we got here? We got Matt, Sally, SL Gordon 3, Jane Creek, and Matt. Come on, guys. Donate some money. I'd appreciate it. That man needs help more. Wait a minute. But no lie, all kidding aside, he is seriously mentally ill and has been most of his life. That man needs help more than anything. Yeah. He has mental illness for sure. No doubt. You know, no doubt. You know what I mean? Even like little stuff that you would think, oh, he's just an asshole. He does that because he's just an asshole. It appears that way, but scamming your audience and then telling them you scam them, there's got to be something going on upstairs there too. Shit like that he does it constantly. I mean, then again, maybe not, because he knows how stupid his people are. They follow him, just like I said about MRE's followers. They follow a homeless guy. That's what losers they fucking are. They don't follow some fucking guy who's living in a mansion and banging a supermodel and he has $10 million in the bank. They're following a homeless guy. And not even a person who's ever seen the slightest bit of success. Somebody who's never been anything. That's who they follow. So maybe not there. But the constant making up stories that, listen, I know Tony thinks he's a good bullshitter, but there's no way he thinks that everybody believes. Again, though, he's only trying to convince certain people. But he has to know he sounds crazy when he comes out of nowhere and says that he was dating Angelo Bruno's daughter, or he got an apartment from Salvi Testa, or he was the Gotti kid's bodyguards, when one of the Gotti kids is right here on MobTube and she does shows every fucking night for years now. You can't really lie about that. She would just say, no, he wasn't our bodyguard. But he lies about crazy shit like that. And the question always was, does he believe it or not? And I don't know. I don't know if he's so mentally ill that he has these thoughts and then boom, they turn into memories somehow. Like, well, oh yeah, I really knew Tommy DeSimone, even though he disappeared when I was fucking 12. You know, like crazy shit like that. I don't know. I fought Hector Macho Camacho. I was made in a private ceremony with John Gotti. Oh, that was somebody else. My bad. I don't know, man. He's definitely mentally ill. There's no way. I've known a ton of bullshitters, but bullshitters they'll tell lies that are at least somewhat believable. Crazy people will tell you these fantastical stories that are like, okay, come on. At this point, Pizza throughout his life has been everything and everywhere. He knows everyone. And he's the most interesting man in the world, like those old commercials. He's the most interesting man in the world. He knew every mob guy ever to live. He did work for all of them. In some cases, he was their boss. He fought championship boxers. He fucking or champion. You know what I mean? He fought. Who else didn't he say? Who else did he say? Oh no. Gas Pipe. He said he shook hands with every day. Every day he would see Gas Pipe. He would shake hands with him. He says he owned, $500,000 building or something. Which what kind of building would be $500,000? What was it, like a little, like 3 or 4 family, like a just say a 3-family house, like in Long Island or something? What kind of building is that? What he said? $500,000? What the fuck? But a guy who's never had anything and has been on the streets his whole life. Yeah, he owned a $500,000 building. He was the manager of a bar in West Babylon called the Bucket of Blood. He knew all the actors from fucking Goodfellas. He was a Golden Gloves boxer when he was 13. All this shit. He fought at Madison Square Garden when he was 12. That's what he said. Stuff like this. I mean, this isn't just a regular bullshitter. This is a lunatic, I think. Absolutely, he does. I majored in psych, minored in psych. Gotcha. So you notice it. We laugh at him, but he's really a sad story. I guess. Maybe. Okay, well, I'll say this. If we were to find out that at an early age, Pizza was diagnosed with like paranoid schizophrenia or some shit. Okay. And he was just never the same. One day he just started acting crazy or something. Boom, he got diagnosed. And it's like, he spent the rest of his life on the fucking street and now he's out of his mind and he's pure evil. That would be sad, but we don't know how mentally ill he was, like to turn his life into this deliberately. I don't know if his life being the way it is because of mental illness. I just think regardless of anything, he's mentally ill. If we were to find out that his life is like this because he has a severe mental illness he had since a child, I think that would be a sad story. But I think in this case, we do have a crazy person, but we also have a person who just doesn't give a fuck and thinks the whole world owes him something. So I don't know if it's a sad story. It's a sad story for his mother. I know that much. For her, it is. Pizza has been accused of being racist, too. He's been accused of it? No, wait. Not just accused. No, I've seen it. Yeah. I played the video the other day. And that was just one of a million where he's calling people the N-word. He called Josie an N-word from London. I had another one where he called SoFlo an N-word. And another word, it starts with S. And we've heard him go on those rants. I've heard him use racist language. Yeah, definitely. Then he says colored people most racists. Oh man, I just fucked everything up. Would say that, by the way. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of outdated, people don't talk like that anymore. Unless. Before that, he said the N-word, N-word, N-word. That miss can't be wrong. Oh, he uses a racial slur in every other video he posts. I've struck him so many times. He's slurred every single race, literally. He has. Now he's blowing dudes for nickel bags and happier than a pig in shit. It appears that way. Come on, guys. Let's see some donations. I got the Cash App ready to go. The PayPal, the Venmo, they're all damn near empty. You need to fill them up because I haven't been getting many donations. Damn near empty. So, and I had somebody in the comments. I don't know which video it was. I saw it earlier when I went in my YouTube studio. It was the only comment I looked at. He said, "Oh my God, looks like you might have to go do actual work. All your donations are drying up." If that's what it comes to, no problem. You know, these people still have this fantasy that I'm some guy who doesn't want to work. No, I'm some guy who believes in work smarter, not harder. I'm a smart motherfucker. I could either be right now killing myself in a factory or doing what every other YouTuber does, asking for donations and making money for the entertainment they provide. You know, I could be sitting in this chair in my nice house here, you know, everything I want and need around me. And I could just do a show rather than having some big hillbilly boss me around in a fucking factory 8 to 12 hours a day. You know what I mean? So, but if I have to go back to work, no problem. I will. Let me just say things about the feds and that 98% conviction rate is misleading. If you're speaking about it in trade, it's closer to like in trail. It's closer to like 60%. The thing is with federal case. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, most people take pleas. Yep. That's why, you know. But that's usually because, you know, they do have an airtight fucking case. Or the fact that, you know, anybody who's ever been in that system knows that the right to a fair trial and all that, it's all bullshit. You don't have the right to a fair trial. You do not. Because if you did, you wouldn't be penalized for going to trial. You know, like any case I've seen, including all of my own, the deal is if you take a plea bargain, you'll get, say, you know, well, I'll take, you know what I'll do? I'll take one of my friend's cases, Darb. This dude, they offered him a plea deal of 5 to 10. Now he had all types of sales. They caught him on all types of controlled buys, and he was caught with, you know, 43 grams total. But 28 of those got thrown out. Either way, they told him if you don't take it, you're looking at a minimum of 18 years because we'll charge you with everything. We'll charge you each individual thing. We'll sentence you for each individual thing. You know. And what he had no fucking choice. He's not going to risk that. You know, and me too. My first marijuana case, they sentenced me 23 months, but they scared me and my daughter's mom, who was pregnant. My mother was there, and my own fucking lawyer told me that they're not budging, and that if I don't take that plea when I go to trial, I'm going to get a 2 to 4, no matter what. You know, so it's just every case, except for things like DUIs where there's mandatory minimums, shit like that. And in some cases, I think even if there are, they'll offer you a plea bargain, and the plea bargain will be maybe half what you would get if you go to trial. They'll tell you that straight up. They'll tell you, well, we'll give you 5 to 10 if you take the plea bargain. We'll give you 10 to 20 if you go to trial and lose. You know, that's how they do it. And of course, that 23-month sentence, I didn't have to serve the whole 23 months. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. If I would have gone to trial, it would have been a 2 to 4. So, let me correct that. I didn't have to do all the time in jail, the whole 20. You know how it works. I spent 9 months, and then the rest is a fucking detail, you know, probation and shit. But that's how they do it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. That comes directly from my federal attorney, Norman Pattis. Look at John Jr. What did he beat? 4 federal RICO cases. Now they always do get their man, but a trial, it's not really 98%. Oh, a trial? Yeah, no. Did I read earlier? Is that what you said? And I fucking... Wait a minute. Let me see something. Oh yeah, you said trail in this one. That's why I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Trial, yeah. Pizza is an old man, and when people get old, you become a creature of habit. Definitely, without a doubt. And his habits are all disgusting. Yep. Sickening. Of course, if he really needs to survive and he needs money, pizza will blow anyone. Dude probably has his own glory hole somewhere. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm telling you, though, Tony Pizza, for all his faults, he found gold. Fuck that. He found diamonds with this YouTube shit. People actually give this degenerate career, homeless, vile, decrepit man money. They don't just give him money. They give him lots of fucking money. Lots of money. It's one of life's greatest mysteries how human beings exist that would donate to this man. Well, listen, it's all stupidity. Yeah, look who's donating. These aren't bright people. Yeah, well, and the thing with his niece. Didn't Trump destroy hard drives that contained security footage from Mar-a-Lago? Supposedly there was a flood in the security room. Yes. Yeah, of course he did. Yeah. There's no proof of that. There's no proof that me and Pizza play hide the lipstick. Jesus. Roof. Thanks for stopping by, Leon. God almighty. Well, listen, as long as you say that's not the case, I'll believe you, you know? Celebrity. Yeah. Damn, I'm behind again. I mean, to be fair, extras on shows and movies make IMDb. Oh, you're talking about the IMDb thing? Let me get down here. Jesus Christ, look how far behind. How is there this many comments? There's only 91 fucking people. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Pizza, Joey Molino says you stink. Yeah. That's what he said. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Feds always win. They do. What else we got? We see when Pizza went live in NYC that time, he had the guy in bed with him. I didn't think we could see the guy. He had to come too far. What the fuck? Somebody sent me a clip about him saying something disgusting, but I might have to cut it off because he uses a bad word. Let's see.
I mean, I had my phone between my legs because he was tonguing my balls for hours. And I started to like it. I started feeling like a fag, so I had to hang up on him.
I didn't get to cut the word out. That's it. I think that's the whole clip anyway. It just cut out right at the very end. Pizza was mad as fuck today, FBS. About what? Did I? I do that sometimes. Pizza said FBS was spinning things. No, Pizza, he played your words. Oh, I played it. Yeah, that's all I did. I played his fucking words. Look. Starting to feel like an F word. Let's see. Let's see some of his words.
Yeah, I mean, they to bring a kid into this fucking life is retarded. Because you know they're not going to get taught right. You know they're not going to get taught right. So the people that are making these kids weren't taught right either. So when they get wiped out in a school, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know, they say, I wonder what triggered that guy to shoot that school up. Well, you know, I guess he had an epiphany and just figured these people ain't going to be no use for this country anyway. You know what I mean?
disgusting. Yeah.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's a done deal. I'm fucking finished with, you know, I didn't have a life with her. I'm never going to have a life with her. She could die today. I don't give a fuck. All right? She don't have the fucking heart to give me a call and apologize for what the fuck she did. And she's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? She's a piece of shit, just like the pieces of shit she talked to on the phone.
Yeah, see, Tony, these are your words, not mine. See, you're the one that makes shit up about me and just makes all types of fucking claims and, you know, makes up lies. Saying I went to Florida to pick up kilos of cocaine and then somehow I flew it back with me on Spirit Airlines. Shit like that. You know, you like to lie about me constantly and say that I'm scamming when I'm not, say that I'm doing shit I didn't do, you know, all this stuff. So I don't lie about you. I don't lie about anyone. I never have. I never lied about MRE. I never lied about pizza. I never lied about Angel. I never lied about anyone. I just tell the truth. And in this case, I let you tell the truth. You know,
Knock it off, you motherfucker. Knock it off. This fucking dog acts up every time I fucking go live.
And I love, and this is for today. I'm telling you right now, from today. Every fucking person that's out there crying about their PSTD or whatever the fuck they call it while they were overseas fighting a war, and they're all complaining that they got these fucking problems because they're all pussified motherfuckers that went into the service to get a free college. They didn't go into service to be a soldier. Fuck you. I don't feel sorry for you just because you have soldier on your fucking thing. You wasn't no soldier. If you're over there laying up, I can't take it. You know, you fucking pussies got what you deserved. If I was a president and I knew a bunch of fucking freeloading cocksuckers joined the service just to get free college, I'd start a war and send you all the fuck over there. That's what I would do. I would start a war just to get rid of you motherfuckers. Okay? Those who survived and came back are sitting on street corners in Manhattan. Ex-veteran, can you help a vet? Can you help a vet? You know? Fuck you. You ain't no vet. You ain't no soldier. Just because you had the fucking uniform don't mean you fucking earned it. You know what I mean? You had no choice once you signed those papers. You all probably wet your beds at night. All these guys come out, I have a mental problem. Mental problem? You ain't got it in you to kill somebody. Why the fuck would you go into the service?
and there's been veterans that have supported Tony Pizza. You know? That makes me sick. That makes me fucking sick what he just said. He said that if they got killed, they got what they deserved. He's talking about our troops. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Let me see. Reminds me of this. Sorry, guys, I got to do it. This is going to be on the next politics show, too, but
do you believe that you should have been tougher on Iran after they had launched ballistic missiles in 2020 on U.S. forces in Iraq, leaving more than 100 U.S. soldiers injured?
So, first of all, injured. What does injured mean? Injured means you mean because they had a headache, because the bombs never hit the fort. So just so you understand, there was nobody ever tougher in Iraq.
Oof. The Pentagon says 109 U.S. troops were diagnosed with traumatic brain injuries. That after Iran a missile barrage in 2020, after that barrage.
called traumatic brain injury, a headache. See why I think they're so similar, the two guys? I mean, now with the internet, where society is in 2024, people like this normally who would be hidden away from society and shunned, locked up in jails and prisons, they get out and have a platform on YouTube. Yep. Yeah. He's on YouTube talking like he's someone to listen to. I know. Sick, right? All that shit. Yeah.
What buying a flag to give money to who? You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm like, this fucking world is fucked. You know what I mean? I'm saying to myself, look at these fucking people. All of a sudden, everybody's fucking a martyr. Everybody's like, oh, we got to do something for the families of the victims. And I'm like, no. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're gone. They're not coming back. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would I got to give money to somebody that ain't alive no more? You know what I mean? Like, no, you know. And then I find out that, you know, the city gave millions of dollars to each wife of each fireman that got paid to run into the building. That's their fucking job. You run into the building because that's your job is to fucking risk your life to save people. You get good money from the fucking city. You got good pension. You got good fucking benefits. You know what I mean? Like, if you were so fucking gun-ho to run into a fucking building that you knew was going to fall down and you died doing it, you don't deserve $1 million. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking way everybody deserves $1 million because, in my eyes, cops and firemen get paid to die. That's their job. You know what I mean? Like, when I was in my world, I didn't get paid to die, but I could have died any day. But my job was to be who I was when I was doing it. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have any sympathy for people that get paid to die. You know, because if I was a cop, I know I'm going to die one day.
Disgusting. Only him. Casey Robinson, the shaky shooter, said, donate if you can, guys. Thank you, Casey Robinson. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, donate if you can. Hour and 4 minutes so far. I'm entertaining you guys. I deserve it, right? Pizza gets a hard on for 20 guys. He does. This is disgusting, man. Yeah. 20, 30 guys giving him a hard. Well, you know, I was thinking about it the other day. All the time I wasted all the time I wasted playing those stupid fucking clips. Those dumb Mother's Erection and 20 guys coming and shit. Yeah, they're funny, but these are the clips that need to be played. These are the clips that need to be played. Didn't Angel have him on her show the other night? Did I hear that correctly? And just let him talk for like 2 hours? This is what I was told. Is this true? I mean, what the fuck, man? And there's so-called MAGA people on that show, right? Angel's one of them. Supposed to be patriots. They pretend to be anyway. And they're okay with this shit he says about 9/11 victims and the fucking military. Come on, man. Yeah, his job was panhandling. His job was to blow Leon. Was his job sitting on the sidewalk with a cardboard sign. Yeah, and he's a hero in his own mind. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Why would she do that? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you want to be in denial about who MRE is. That's bad enough. But you let this guy on your fucking show? Jesus, Angel. Whatever. Can't tell anybody how to run their show, can I? I'm just shocked by how they do sometimes. All right, guys. It's politics time on the No MAGA Zone. Could somebody awesome in here drop the link for the channel? Give me a sec. I'm the worst one at this, and it's my fucking shit. Guys, we're going to donate on this politics show. I know it. I know you guys are going to donate. I know it. Jeffrey B., go fuck your mother, prick. Let me see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, Jeffrey B., wait a minute. You talking about me or Tony Pizza? was talking about me. I don't know. He said his donors are assholes. Maybe he was talking. You got, can somebody unblock him? Was he talking shit about me or pizza? And you guys, I don't know which one. There you go. No, thank you, Matt. You're the man, bro. Everybody click that fucking link, okay? And subscribe and turn your notifications on. I mean, why is it when I do a politics show on this channel, I get between 50 and 100 people, but when I do a show on that channel, I get 28 people? You're all here. You know that that's where the shows are going to be. So if you watch them on this channel, why won't you watch them on the other channel? It's so bizarre to me. People act like subscribing to a YouTube channel costs them money. Like, just subscribe to the fucking channel and turn the notifications on. Everybody who likes those shows, because that's where they're going to be. I don't care if I got 10 people watching. Tony Pizza visits Angel Gotti. I have the audio. Feel free to use it. Oh, you mean her show? Well, imagine if she really visited her like MRE did. Jesus Christ, you had him at your house too? Holy shit. All right, Sungrown. I appreciate that, man. So that's the title of the show on your channel? Nice. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going over to the No Maga Zone right now, and I'm starting the fucking show. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be like 45 minutes tops. So I'll see you guys over there. Everybody who donated on this show, thank you. It means a lot to me. Let me just check. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No, unfortunately, I didn't miss anything. All right. I love you all. And until next time, salute.